For the holidays, here's Mindy Laven with Very Valentines.
Welcome everyone, I'm Mindy Laven, and this is Very Valentines. I like to think of Valentine's Day not just as a day for sweethearts, but as a day to share with anyone that you care about, that you really love them. Today I'd like to take you inside my house to show you some of the inexpensive and creative ways I've decorated my own home for Valentine's Day. Let's begin right here on my front porch. I've taken a square vase, filled it with some tulle, and these pink hearts that actually came from Big Lots, 12 for $4. Can you believe it? I'm always looking for something fun and creative for my front door, and I think this wreath accomplishes both of those criteria. I began with a foam wreath form from the fabric store and a lot of gumdrops, red and white. I added a little tulle at the top, and 10 pounds of hot glue later, I have something really sweet to invite you into my home. Now I'd like to take you inside and show you why I'm popping for these pink pom-poms. Speaking of popping, who wouldn't want to pop one of these little champagne splits from Sofia Coppola? Not only are they decorative, but they're delicious. I've used them as a part of my table setting for Valentine's Day. A few candles, some dishes that I purchased at a tag sale in Santa Barbara, some bright red napkins, some napkin rings, some silverware, and I've set a table that's perfect and welcoming for my guests. In case you're not planning on setting a Valentine's Day table, I have some great DIY ideas that you can use for decorating your entire home. Today I'm going to show you how to make some simple decorations using tissue paper, if you can believe it. This is just a single pack of tissue paper, 8 sheets. I'm going to lay it down flat, fold it in half, and then I'm going to fold it in half again. And it looks like this. The next thing I'm going to do is take some scissors and cut a little fringe, but don't cut off the end yet. Leave the fold. Once you're done, a little bit like a hula skirt, cut it in the middle where the fold was. Now that it's cut and you have half a hula skirt, you're going to open it up. Now you're going to separate it into several little spidery pieces, just like this. Lay it down and tightly roll across the middle. Once it's tightly rolled, it's going to look something like this. The next step is to twist it in the middle, and you have something that looks a little bit like a mustache. Finally, you're going to take that, fold it in half, hot glue it in the middle, and you have this darling little tassel that you can hang on a strand or a garland, just like I've done on my mantle here. You may have noticed that I have a little passion for pom-poms. I have them on my porch, I have them on my mantle, and now I'm going to show you how to make some for yourself. Once again, I've started out with just a simple pack of tissue paper. I've used a metallic paper along with a matte paper. Take your pack, cut it down the middle. Then you're going to fold it accordion style like a fan. Just back and forth and back and forth until you end up with something like this. Then you're going to take your scissors and simply round the ends. This is what's going to give it that flower shape. Super simple, doesn't have to be precise. Then I'm going to take a piece of floral wire and I'm put it right down the middle. Once you've done that, most of your work is already done. Here's the fun part. Fan it out like a flower and begin to separate the layers one by one. And this entire craft has cost less than $1. And voila, pom-pom perfection.